Hello and welcome to Roosevelt Rebel with your host, Tisa Rebel Beltran. Hi, how's it going? This has been a crazy few weeks. School started up again on the 14th, I think. So that was just, okay, yeah, because I had to look at the calendar and figure out my life. Um, Things are going crazy with school. Thankfully, because I had to take a year off for reasons, and um, now that I'm back in school, because school is cool, I'm glad that I only took 2 courses because my schedule is insane with work and family things. Because I have fucking 410s. I work, and then Fridays I usually drive my dad around and get him situated with his therapy and all that. And then the weekends are usually family things. So last night at dinner, I had to be firm. I was already hangry, and I didn't even realize I was hangry. I thought I was just, I don't even know. But I was hangry. So I was sitting there with the family, and my dad was like, "Can you take me tomorrow?" And I said, "I can't." I said, "School has started, and I have to focus." I said, "With my work schedule, I don't have time to put the effort into school because it's 410s and I have to have my sleep. And I'm going to be completely honest, I have not been sleeping whatsoever. I have to have my sleep because I was getting 8 hours a night and I was doing really good and drinking a gallon of water a day. But then I got, well, it's not really sick. Well, it kind of is. So I have PMDD and fibromyalgia. So I started having PMDD symptoms again after fucking how many years? Like 3 years. And it's been horrible. Like some days I had to walk with my cane, get out of bed with my cane. And then I find out that, the reason why is because I'm, might have endo and I didn't even know it. So it's like, great, just add another thing to my list of shit that's wrong with me. But as we get older, shit happens to us. We get older and things just stop working. But the endo thing is something new. I probably don't have it. I probably just what was happening is, in my inner thigh starts to hurt and I can't walk. Oh my goodness. It hurts. I thought I turned off the freaking messages, notifications. Let me find that. There, now it's fixed. So yeah, it's just been a crazy 2 weeks, and then I didn't even start my fucking period. So being perimenopausal and then not even starting, and then if I start, like I'm a week late, and then if I start, then I'm gonna be like, what the hell, life? But you know what? That's all part of being alive, right? And I'm taking it, I'm owning it, I'm dealing with it, doing what I need to do to fix these issues, taking care of myself, drinking the water, doing everything that I can, but I'm not getting enough sleep. So I went to the Beyonce concert last night and got home probably about 1, and I had to watch the season finale of And Just Like That. Wow, my brain. And then I went to bed. But I had to watch it. Like, there was no not watching it. I had to see how the season ended, and that's on me, but I didn't have work today, so it's my day off. So I didn't wake up till I hopefully had like 8 hours of sleep. I can check, but, and then I got up and I was like, I need to get shit done. So I got up and I went and ran an errand that was due, and then I went and picked up lunch because I was so hungry. Which I went to Carly's, which is one of my favorite places. It's been there for I feel like it's been almost 20 years that this place has been there. It used to be Paisley Violin, and now which was a coffee shop, and now it is Carly's. Well, it has been Carly's for like 20 years, and that's my go-to place. It's delicious, and it's just sandwiches, but it's delicious. This time I ordered something different and added, well, it's something that I used to order and add chicken to it. And then, the orzo is so good. Like, I want to go back and get my usual, but, maybe tomorrow I'll do that. But I ordered the Tuscan and added chicken, and the Tuscan is like pesto mayo with a shit ton of spinach and tomato, and then I added the chicken. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. It was so good. And I was like, Mom, look at how beautiful this sandwich is. And of course, I got the Desert Blossom tea. Go to Carly's if you are in the Phoenix area, downtown Phoenix. I believe, where is it? 2nd Street? 2nd Street? Yeah. I think it's 2nd Street and Roosevelt. You have to pay for parking now, downtown, everywhere, even in that parking lot. And it makes me so sad that there's like no free parking anymore. Like, you have to pay everywhere you go, even in that little fucking plaza. That made me angry when I saw that, and I was just like, fuck this shit. But, even if you're there for fucking a couple seconds, I think they used to have, a pull-in on the sidewalk where the cars can pull in and go and pick up their food, but they got rid of that. When they did the sidewalks over again. But, so now I'm trying to concentrate on homework. Let me tell you. My focus is fucked. My focus is fuckus. And I'm trying, guys. Here I am doing a podcast. Yes, because I'm hoping that maybe talking out can make me feel better and make me do this shit. So, Taylor Swift is in Mexico. And I didn't know, I thought last night was the first night. No. Was this the second night? How many days? I don't even know how many days she's doing it, but it was so cool that we, on TikTok, they were showing all the, TikTokers videos from Mexico, and the merch, the knockoff merch, because I don't think it was her merch, was pretty fucking awesome. And I wish that merch was here, but I read somewhere that you could get it on Temu or something like that. So anyhow, and I went to Beyonce last night, and the sound went out, and that was an experience. We were in the 400s, my friend and I, and it's a different experience as being up that high. Usually, I'm a concert snob. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm a concert snob. I need to be where the action is, or I just can't focus. I think it has a lot to do with my focus, period. I have none. Sometimes I do. It just really depends on the situation. So I'm really working on it, per usual. You know, everybody is always a project. We're all projects that we're working on. And so we sat up in the 400s. My godson was in like front row. He showed pictures and video, and I was like, damn. But if I was down on the floor, then I would have been okay, I think, because I was just kind of like, eh. But also, like, it was a lot of video. And like, I don't pit, because a lot of people do, Beyonce against Taylor Swift, and I'm definitely not. They're two different things, two different amazing artists. But I'm more of a Taylor fan, as you know. And it was just I don't know. I felt like it was a lazy performance, and don't come at me, Beehive. I'm just saying, I just saw like Post Malone running around stage, and he's a smoker and he's a drinker. And then I saw Taylor Swift on stage, and she fucking was at it for 3.5 hours, and her costume breaks weren't as long as Beyonce's. Like, I enjoyed the show. It was a good performance of what she did perform. Because, like, Single Ladies was just, like, she did this intermission stuff where she would play the songs that she wasn't going to perform. And Single Ladies, yes, everybody's, like, that's a major fucking radio media thing. And so, like, the things that she wasn't going to perform, she did that. But she did an awesome Vogue tribute, and it was awesome. Voguing, if you know what that is. If you don't, look it up. I'm not going to explain it because I am tired and I need to be doing homework. Fuck it. It's a podcast, right? I need to fucking be explaining. So Madonna's Vogue. Everybody knows what Madonna's Vogue is. But Vogue has been around longer than that. Voguing has been around since, let me figure that out. Vogue started not the magazine. Who started the Vogue dance? And Paris Dupree. Okay, I remember reading this, doing it somewhere. Where the hell? But anyway, Paris Dupree is the one that invented voguing at Footsteps in New York City. New York City, and they still do voguing. I follow it. It was in the 60s. In the Black and Latino LGBTQ communities. It started in Harlem. And there's pageantry and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen it. Like, I was watching some last night on Insta, and wow, they were doing the sexual ones, and I was like, holy shit. If you don't, not just the Madonna Vogue magazine, which, was stolen from, the Black and Latino history community, what's new, white people? Madonna popularized it in the 80s because of her song Vogue, and she is from New York, isn't she? But oh my god, excuse me. Like I said, I had a long night. I haven't had caffeine, but I had 3 big ass cups of blossom tea. Desert blossom. What exactly is a desert blossom? But yeah, it's similar to hip hop and breakdancing, but it's you know what voguing is now. Check it out if you don't. You have to see it all. Like, not just the voguing with the hands, but like they throw themselves around, they gyrate on each other. All the people that do Vogue ballroom culture. But it's really good. And she did a whole thing around that, and she said this is for Mother Madonna, and it was on the screen and all that. And then she also did a tribute to artists on the screen as well. That was women artists. And then Blue Ivy came out and danced. That was cool, showcasing her daughter. It was a good show. I wish I would have gone and seen her in concert in her like 5 years ago when she came, but I didn't, because I feel like she danced more then, and like I said, it was like a lazy performance. And true Beyonce fans, the Beehive, I give it to them. Like, they're hardcore and they stick by her no matter what. I wouldn't pit her and Taylor Swift against each other. Taylor Swift is younger by a decade almost. And so there's a big difference. And Taylor's barely getting her fucking dancing feet, with Reputation. That's when she started doing all the dancing. And that's when it was amazing. It was pretty awesome. I went to the Reputation tour, and that was the best. Like, Eras was awesome. But I really feel, because I went to Glendale Night 2, that she was trying to make everything perfect, And then at the end, the last show's here in LA. Well, not here in LA. I'm not in LA. But the last show in LA, she was so comfortable. Like, I saw a side-by-side comparison of her shows and how comfortable she was. Because in the beginning, she was trying to make everything perfect. And then she finally got comfortable and was just like, fuck it. Shit's going to happen. And that's true showmanship. And she just had fun. I loved watching it on the weekends. the Eras Tour, and now we can watch it from Mexico. But I have homework now, so I'm not really going to sit here and watch it. But I heard that there were some differences. Hopefully, I can see some when I'm like have downtime and I could watch TikTok. And if you notice, if you follow me on TikTok, Thug_Sunshine, I do a lot of videos at work. I have sit there with my headphones on because we're slow right now. Let's knock on wood. We're taking it slow. Knock on wood. Is this wood? I don't even think it is. But it's slow at work, and that is okay with me because that's when I can like have a little bit of me time. Because after work, I got school. And there's no way that I can do school and work at the same time because of the computer situation. There's 2 computers. Where is the other one going to go? There's not enough space. You know, I tried to make it work one day and there was no way. But like I said, follow me on TikTok, Thug_Sunshine, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers to actually go live. My best friend, Daniel, he goes live with people. He has over 1,000 followers. Like the first time I looked on his page, he only had like 320 followers, and then all of a sudden, boom, he had like over 1,000 the last time I checked. I haven't checked recently. But I'm trying to go live, not to be the just to share my content, like going to the concerts that I go to and stuff like that, because I go to a lot. I'm heavy on the concert going. Always have been, always will. The next concert that we have, 50 Cent. I missed Snoop this week because of homework. I did go to Boy George, Post Malone. This Tuesday is 50 Cent. Depending on my homework situation, if I get enough homework done this weekend, then I will allow myself to go to 50 Cent. And then next month, I'm taking my daughter to Jonas Brothers. This is my second time taking her to Jonas Brothers. I've always taken her to concerts that she really wanted to go to. So we've been to Jonas Brothers. This is going to be the second time. And then I took her to One Direction, and I was awfully surprised because I was like, kind of like, eh. But her dad also took her to like the Cheetah Girls. This is like aging me here. And one of her first concerts outside of like Disney shit. I also took her to Little Uzi Vert. I remember that show. And then I had my girlfriend at the time take her to Mac Miller show. I wish I would have taken off work to go see Mac Miller because that would have been awesome to see. R.I.P. So anyway, yeah. Concerts are my jam. Always has been. I've been going to concerts. Who knows how many concerts I've been to throughout my life. Started going to concerts since I was like 7 or 8 years old. My first concert was either Whitney Houston or New Kids on the Block. I don't remember. That was a very long time ago. And as you know, Whitney Houston's been dead for a while. And then also saw Wilson Phillips, TLC. I found my concert ticket from 1992 with that concert. It was an AIDS concert with Michael W. Smith. I was really hard on Christian music back when I was younger because I was just like hurting by the church's hatred towards the homos, and I was dealing with my own sexuality, but I was really heavy on the Jesus. I was a Jesus freak as a child. And now I'm a grown witch. But anyway, yeah. So Beyonce was good last night. I love going to concerts. I'm exhausted. Somebody was smoking behind us, and now my throat, I'm feeling sick from that. And boo-hoo, you know? So I needed to probably take some Airborne or something. I had Airborne somewhere, but I've been cleaning my room. It's like a constant cleaning because like I'm going to be honest. 4:10 takes me out. And only for the reason that it's smack dab in the middle of the day. I go in at 9 and get off at 7:30. If I had an earlier shift, I think I would be okay because I could get shit done. But when I get off at 7:30, I am either barely getting dinner done or I have to eat dinner on my 10-minute break. Like, it's really hard to get shit done when you have it smack dab in the middle of the day when you're having breakfast, lunch, and dinner at work. That's hard. So I'm going to try to switch it up next shift bid and hopefully get a morning shift. No, I don't want to lose my tens. or my tens, I will do an early shift of tens, but have my weekend still because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is when my family does a lot of things. So yeah, I'm exhausted. Just talking right now just made me even more tired. I need to drink my water. But yeah, so she did a voguing last night. It was a good show. Not my top 10. Well, no. Sad. Don't come at me, Beehive. Bayhive. Yeah. So don't come at me, please. I feel like I said, I feel like I wish I would have went and saw her like 5 years ago at her last tour, but I'm sure she was more of a spring chicken then because she's 41 now, and that's a lot of work what she was doing, which is still young, right? But dancing does any kind of fucking activity puts a toll on your body. But it was a good show nonetheless. So like I said, next show is 50 Cent. Hopefully I go to that, depending on me getting my homework done this next 4 days. I have a list of things that I need to do. I've been working really hard on this whole ADHD thing. And I bought a calendar with a white calendar. Was that what it's called? Whiteboard. And I have my shit up there. The things that are very big that I need to get done. Like I have the things that are like big events, like the concerts are on there and school, but not like what I have to do for school. That is in my little planner book. And then I have another thing that says my goals, and I try to remind myself that I need to get this shit done. Like, remember to do these things. So, like, I'm working really hard on getting it together. And with school, I'm going to need to get it together because I have to get it together because I'm paying out of pocket. Like, it's an expensive thing to go to school. Paying out of pocket and working hard on this. I'm working hard on this. Someone told me the other day I might be autistic, so and they were a therapist. Which I was like, well, that'll explain a lot of things that the ADHD doesn't explain, but they're both on the fucking whole spectrum there. They're symptoms that go cross. But then I was just like, I don't know. So that would explain some things. Especially for the fact, because she was like, well, people that are on the spectrum date other people on the spectrum. And I was like, fuck you. She's like, because that's where you're comfortable. And I was like, thank you. It's like, and then I was like, I said, that would explain some stuff. I was like, and I have dated people heavily on the spectrum in the past 5 years. So 6 years. Wait, how many years? What year is it? So the past 7 years, I have dated people heavily on the spectrum. And that, she was like, when you start, oh my God, I'm having a breakthrough, you guys. I'm having a breakthrough. Because she said, well, when I started working on my trauma, that's when my symptoms started coming out. You guys, in 2000, yeah. Oh my God. In 2016, I started working on my trauma. Wow. She's right. So she said, when I started working on my trauma, that's when my symptoms of autism started coming out. And then she's like, so how long has it been since your symptoms have been heavy? So I would say in the past 7 years when I started working on my trauma. And then I also started dating people who were narcissistic and bipolar and also borderline personality disorder. I need to stop dating people who are not working on their health. Which one of them was like, yes, I have this stuff, but I don't take medication. So I need to really date people if they're on the spectrum and who are working on themselves because they were not ever No one was. They were working on themselves only in a um, um, selfish manner, because it was only about them. It wasn't about the other people around you, because you have to be self-aware, but you also have to be aware. And these people that I were dating were not at all. Horrible, horrible. And I'm not going to go too deep into it, but and now I'm even working more on my trauma caused by those relationships, that it even makes more sense. But I'd have to go and get diagnosed. So let's go. Let's go, lesbians. Just kidding. So yeah. And like I said, with this show, I'm very vulnerable. And yeah, because one of my friends was like, I know what autism is, and I don't think you are. And I was like, I mask. I have masked throughout my whole entire life. My whole life I've masked. And I was like, I'm also, and I was honest with her. I said, I'm not 100% telling you everything in my life. I'm giving you parts here and there. I'm not telling you everything, because that is only for people that I'm comfortable with to share that part of my life. Like the person that said, I think you might have autism. I've known her, holy shit, 24 years. So the people that I am like super, comfortable around, like with Shauna, her and I have been friends for 27 years. We dated for 9 or 10 of those years, and we've been separated for like, we're not, see, like I said before, I don't even feel like it's a separation. Like, we're not together. We haven't been together in over a decade. But she is one of the people that I'm so comfortable with that I let everything down, and she knows everything. I feel I'm most comfortable with people who I knew before the trauma, I feel like. Isn't that crazy? Like new people, they're uh, new as in within the past, like, I would say decade. Like I said, I've been working on this. This is so crazy. I've just had a fucking breakthrough. Wow. So yeah, um, that's what's been going on actually since she told me that a week ago. I was like, are you? It was exactly a week ago, because I was at Michael's when she told me. I was at Michael's returning some stuff because I bought the wrong type of stuff for the bracelets for the Taylor Swift thing. But anyhow, so yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with, like a lot of heavy working on myself, taking in consideration what people fucking say. It's all about growth here on this channel, and music and arts and entertainment. So, people have told me they used to listen to some of my old podcasts and they could hear that I was being abused. And I was like, really? And they're like, fuck yeah. They're like, it was uncomfortable for me to listen to those podcasts because that person or the people were abusing you. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't listened to them. I'm nervous to listen to them because I don't want to hear it. But I know that I'm going to have to so I can fucking have closure within myself, you know? Also check me out, speaking of closure, on Instagram at OG_TR Beltran. That's where I post a lot of my shit. That's where a lot of my engagement is. And then, as I said, on TikTok, Thug_Sunshine. My friend called me Thug Sunshine because she said I'm a thug, but I'm also sunshine and happy. And I was like, what happened to my thug sunshineness? And she's like, you were in fucking abusive relationships. So your thug sunshineness has disappeared. And I was like, my thug sunshine is coming back. So that's why I renamed my Instagram that, because I'm going to work on it and get my thug sunshine back. And once this trauma is healed, bitches, be afraid, because I'm coming at it, coming for you with goodness. But I'm working and I'm still doing good shit, right? At least I hope so. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I'm going to go ahead and end this here on that after this breakthrough because now I need to like try to focus on homework after having this breakthrough. I also had a meltdown the other day, which wasn't like a meltdown. It was just like a fuck. Like fuck. Because since she told me, since she said that about me possibly being autistic, I was just like recording a video for school because one of my classes is like you could do all of these options or you can record a video. And I was like, I'm going to do a video. I'm good on video. Girls and boys and theys and thems and yous. Oh, it was not good on video because it was so uncomfortable. I think it has a lot to do with the trauma and like dealing with it. And then watching that video back, I was like, ew, I need to work on this trauma. I can laugh at it because it is funny for me. Because I'm in it to win it, to get this shit together. All right. On that note, please check me out on my socials. Please follow me. I follow back. And send me a message and say, hey, I heard the podcast. I'm following you, so follow me back. Because I'm trying to get on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live and do interviews live. And they now have a podcast option where I can take my RSS feed and put it in there. So that is cool. But I do appreciate you guys listening from all over the world because I did look at the geolocations and I appreciate you all over the fucking world. Like serious, all over the world. I was like happy that I have been hitting the locations that I have. I'm popping it up right now what the statistics are. Excuse me, I burped a little bit. I apologize. I'm disgusted. Everybody burps. Did you know, I learned this from Disney Channel that, why doesn't Disney Channel have the shit anymore? A person farts up to 20 times a day, or should fart up to 20 times a day, which I don't think, and that's like a healthy person. I've never counted my farts, but that's what they said on the Disney Channel thing, and I was like, interesting. This was it when I was a kid, or it was probably when my kid was a kid. I love my kid so much, you guys. She's grown so much, and she's working so hard on herself, and I'm proud of her. And it's good to have her back home. I need to see her more. Object permanence is an issue with this. She's here, I'm here, but do we see each other? She's like, oh, I miss you. We need to come over. And so, she's been coming every 2 weeks, and I need to go, oh my god, my computer just connected to my phone. So now my mouse is on my screen, on my phone screen. How do I get it back out? Do I have to disconnect? Oh, shysta. Now I'm just scrolling through. That is cool. I'm alt-tabbing on my phone from my fucking, thingy. My typing machine. What is it called? What is this thing called? Keyboard. Jesus. Welcome to my life. Oh, I have a lot of people following me right now. So I need to go and accept them. Something happened where it was like, you have 670 followers, and then boom, all of a sudden I only had 630. It was like, I was like, what the fuck just happened? But my mouse is not going on the screen. Oh, wait. Go. There. Come on. Get back on my screen so I can fucking look. You are a monkey. Oh, my monkey's coming home today. There we go. I found it. I'm off the screen. Statistics. Oh no, are you not going to let me look for statistics? There we go, baby. Please let me get in there. Please let me see it. I'm telling you, this whole Samsung to Samsung thing is cool, but then right now when my phone disconnected to my fucking laptop and I was unable to use my mouse was not fun. But I got through it, and that's all that matters. Organization statistics. See more. Geolocation. Oh wait, how do I get into geolocation? You know what song I have in my head right now? Glitch. And there we go, geolocation. And I just want to say hello to the United States, hello to India, hello to Germany, hello Australia, hello Brazil, hello Canada, hello UK. Thank you for listening to Rebel Riot and all of our shows on here, all of my shows. Thank you for listening to them. I think most of them are Rebel Riot listeners. Thank you. It is. Hello, Germany. Thank you. Let me go in the United States. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and other. What is other? How is there another? Okay, I'm not going to read it. So there's like 12 states that are listening to me. Hello, everybody. India. There are 4 regions listening to me. Hello, India. In Germany, there's 5 regions listening to me. Hello, Germany. Australia. Hello, Western Australia. I think I might know who that is. Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Canada. Alberta. Hey. Hello, Alberta. I plan on going there someday. And Northern Ireland. Hey. Thank you for listening to all of you guys in the past 30 days. I didn't name, this is just 30-day period. So if I missed your country or your, I didn't say states, just hello and thank you for listening. Please continue listening if you want to hear more of my unhinged spiraling life that is working on towards being a semi-normal human being. But the trauma is kind of cool, and the weirdness and the unhiddenness is kind of cool. It's in thing too. But you know what? As you grow older, it's like, shit, I don't want to feel this way anymore. Actually, I was listening to, okay, I'm not going to go any further. I'm stopping, and I'm going to do a whole episode on this. And just to make note of it, let me write down my thought, because then I will do it later. Podcast teach. Boop, boop, boop. I made a note to myself to remember to do a podcast about this. So there might be another one tomorrow or by the end of the weekend. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Tisa Rebel Beltran. Follow me all on my socials. Thug_sunshine on TikTok. OG_TR Beltran. Also _rebel_riot_ on Insta. Check me out on the Facebook under Rebel Riot LLC or Tisa Beltran. There's just check Tisa Beltran and I will approve you like on something. So just like all of them or request all of them or just like all of them and then we'll figure it out in the end. I appreciate you listening all over the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Until next time, which will be probably hopefully sooner than later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, yeah.